Yo guys, what is up? What is up? Dar's back, and today we are on the M2 light tank tier 2 American. Well guys, I will start here with my own personal impressions of this thing. It's not too bad. I have been using the 37mm M5 with a 40 damage and 48 pin. Now I have not tried the gun 20mm Haspino blah 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 with 285.5 rounds per minute with an average damage of 12 and a penetration of 30, because the penetration's lower and 12 damage, and with these kind of machine gun cannons on these tanks, they're not very accurate. When you push your mouse button and it shoots three rounds, they're not incredibly accurate, and if you're not hitting the tank, you're not doing any damage. But it's not too horribly bad. Now the 37mm for the M5 or 37mm M5 for this M2 light tank is fairly decent for its tier. I was able to find some history for this thing, and when I looked it up, I found a lot. There was 4 versions of the tank: the M1 or M2, A1, A2, A3, and A4. The A1 had a 50mm 50 mag and a single turret. 10 units were produced, and then they made that in 1935. And later in 35, they made a twin turret dubbed May West, and 239 units of that were produced. In 1938, with the twin turrets, thicker armor, and improved suspension on the A3, and 72 units were produced. In 1940, they produced the A4 with a single turret, 37mm gun, thicker armor, and 375 were produced. And if I look at my gun, 35, let's see what it is. I was with 37mm, so that would have been the 37mm M5 gun that I was pointing out earlier. Alright, so I was able to find a little bit of history. The light tank M2 was an American pre-World War II light tank that saw combat with the U.S. Marines in the 1st Tank Battalion at Guadalcanal in 1942 during World War II. Its service with the 1st Tank Battalion during the Pacific War was the only U.S. combat use during the war. However, it is believed that the A4 served in Bermuda, India, and with the British 7th Hussars and the 2nd Royal Tank Brigade during the engagements with the IIA 14th. The 14th Tank Brigade. The A4 was the immediate predecessor to the M3 Stuart light tank, which we will get into in the following video. Alright, there was a lot of history. You'd see the E1, as a light tank, the T2 E1, the M2, which is what we're talking about, was designed in 1935 by Rock, Rhode Island Arsenal for the infantry branch of the U.S. Army. The design, coming from the earlier T1 and T2, which we covered in the last video, the Cunningham, excuse me, was somewhat inspired by the infamous Vickers 6-ton. Its main gun was a 50 caliber machine gun installed on a small one-man turret. After only 10 units were delivered, the infantry branch decided to switch to a twin turret configuration with a 30 caliber machine gun on the second turret. These early twin turret tanks were given the nickname May West by the troops, and after the popular Busty movie star, Busty. I gotta love how they talked back then. And the twin turret laid out an inefficient but was common feature during the 1930s. Light tanks derived from the Vickers, such as the Soviet T-26 and the Polish 7 TP, which maybe we'll see some Polish tanks eventually in game. So, and then, after, this tank was also used by the, it's like the French army used some of this tank, the, British, the Canadian army used this tank as well. They said it was limited and it was late, it was replaced by the M3 Stuart, which we will get into in a future video. So like I said, for myself, the tank's not horribly bad. If you are fighting this tank, of course you go for this area right here. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm post-recording the audio. I'm sorry. You're gonna want to go for the viewports right there on the very front of the tank. Those are gonna be because if when we're looking at it here from an angle, you can see that whole front is all sloped, so you can get some deflection off there. So you're gonna go for these smart for these flat parts on the front there where those viewports are, and of course the sides and ass of this whole thing is pretty easy to penetrate. Alright guys, so let's get into some gameplay and see what I was able to do on here, and we'll go from there. Here we go. You can see here I am 4th from the top, so not too bad a place. We got some tier 1s in this game here. Alright, so we just gotta wait for this loading. Now I probably will speed some of this up. It's been probably 3 or 4 days since I did this game. If I remember right, there's a bit of sitting around and waiting, because as everybody knows, this is a huge camp map, unfortunately. Alright, just wait here. This is always the longest part. Speed that up. Let's go double speed here for this clock, which will probably be it for a lot of this video, guys. Alright, and we take off. This thing is quick. I definitely remember that this thing is a fast little thing. There's normal speed. We're hitting just here on this flat ground, 30 kph, 38 kph, there's 40 kph, 41, 43. That thing getting NASCAR. Alright, and this is normal speed on this game. Seems a little fast to me. Slow it down a little bit. Let's go down to half. I see a half speed. This seems a little more normal speed to me. I don't know why that's working like that. Alright, so there goes that Lycan tracker across there. We're going to let him go. We're trying to get... There we go. And we got him. 21. Yeah, this here's that full automatic. I was trying to use it. And... see, I am hitting him, but I'm hitting a lot around him. And we got a reload on here. I believe the reload on this thing was like 9, almost 10 seconds for a reload of the magazine. But one thing is, you should definitely never run out of ammo. Never. Alright, let's see. Can we get him? Put my bead on him, wait for that thing to strip down and squeeze off a few rounds. We must have missed him. Yeah, we missed him. Let's take control here. Okay, there he is. I was like, where'd that T2 go? I wonder if that, after reading it, I wonder if the T2... if that T2 light isn't the M2, no, it would have been an A2, wouldn't it? I was trying to remember back on that history we just went through. Alright, here we go. I am waiting to speed this up a little bit. Trying to peek out here, see, because I know there's guys over there at that ramp. And you can see people in chat going, "You idiot." So I got these guys up on this hill. I'm trying to, see, I'm trying to be observant, I'm trying to be slow, and I'm trying to watch, make sure I don't get shot from the, from the ass while I'm over there trying to shoot the other guys the other end of the field. Let's take control across here again. Yeah, we can see. Okay, now he's gonna get it up. He ain't gonna make it now. FT-17. That must be the French. I don't remember that one. PZ2 over there, he's pinned down. He ain't gonna last much longer. There's that T1 over there. Now this is the guy up here that gave me a lot of trouble during this game. This PZ35T. Tier 2, so we're both tier 2, but I'm just hitting his turret, and at this range, when I do hit him, you're gonna notice throughout this match that I'm not really doing any damage to him. And I end up shooting at him like this whole match. A large portion of it anyway. I fired a lot of rounds off. So here we go again. Try that Commander's Kabola right there. And you see the rounds hitting the wall. Yeah, I get that wall pretty blackened up during this match. Let's speed this up a little bit more here. There's an M2 light. I was able to light him up. Oops, there we go. And that gave me my first kill. So that just snuck right up on me. But see, he came over that crest, so he was, you know, never ever come over a crest like that, guys. Unless you're, you know, real positive, down at the bottom of that little hill, there's just one guy, and you can get down there and nail him and get back. You know, on some of the new maps you can do that, but yeah, on something like this where you're gonna go down and then just expose yourself to everybody over on the other side of the field, don't do that. That's just retarded. But in this game, thankfully, you know, some of my experience was, you know, paid off. I was patient, and I was able to get some kills, which we're going to see. I already got the one kill, and this really did turn out to be a pretty quick game. Let's speed this up again here. Go double speed, which looks more like triple speed to me, but let's see. Now everybody, oh, there's that Lycan tracker, and there's that PZ-35 again. See, I already know I can't get that PZ. And there's that PZ just nailed me. What he see? Yeah, he got me pretty good. Looked like took away almost 25% of my health. I got these two mediums coming down here. Come on, boys. Oh shit, there's 3 mediums up there. And then here, let's continue to look up there, see what's happening here. Yeah, I seen those mediums coming down, so I was trying to get back so that when they came down, you know, they would have to crawl out here. I'm using the crosshairs kind of point. You know, they would come out of this house here, and then I'd be able to get some cover, you know, some cover fire from, you know, from the guys up there on the hill. That was the plan anyway. Let's give control back to the tank. And speed this up. There we go, we're at double speed again. So you see him shooting at me, you seen that wall go up. I'm gonna slow it down here. He's gone. I got some good shots off on him though. And that's always something to remember, everybody, you know, is you don't always have to get the kills. If you're doing damage, you're getting credits and you're getting experience. Now see, I see that blow, you know, that explosion behind me. It means they're shooting at me, they're just not hitting me. But, you know, then again, you know, this is tier 1 and 2, so your accuracy really sucks at these levels. So you can't blame it on a bad player. You can't jump in there, you noob, you can't aim. Speed it up a little bit again. I'm waiting. See, I'm not really paying as much attention as I should. I'm thinking those mediums are still up there. I'm wanting to push, but I'm not doing it. T1's going across the field. Slow back down. See, I got this Lycan tracker decided to come up here with me. I was thinking maybe he was going to back me up a little bit. But see, this guy here, I know if I go up this hill, he's going to start shooting me in the ass. That's what's really keeping me down. I don't want him shooting me in the butt. But he just hit me again. Didn't do any damage, but... Well, it says left track was damaged, but no, yeah, I didn't lose any hit points, so not too horribly bad. But I'm really being skittish around this guy, but when I really shouldn't be. I should start pushing. Now, there's that medium tank over there on the other side. He's pushing up, and he's getting met by 2 mediums, and he's gone. I see when that tank's turret was pointed back, that's when I should have pushed at that point. But I didn't. I'm kind of just still hanging out here. Let's go back double speed. Just kind of hanging out. You know, there were a lot of times in this match I should have made a move. I should have pushed. But in the end, we'll see. We'll see here at the end of this video. You know, my patience does pay off. I'm gonna go up here and light me some mudders up. All right. Oh, green beat and no damage. I missed him. He's shooting back. He's missing me at the same time I'm missing him. He's barely missed. You see that bullet just graze over me. My double speed, yeah, no, I was at full speed, okay. You see a bullet whiz by your head. You kind of back up a little bit. So we're still winning, you know, by 1. It's 5-4 right now. Careful, Cave. I saw one around you. Okay, well, I'm not Cave. Okay, speed up. Oh, slow it down. Maybe I'm going to go here and do something. There we go. Okay, getting... And another miss. Oh, well, we hit him once. No damage, but we hit him. Yeah, at this tier right there in that spot seems to be a really good spot. And if you see tier 1s in your groups, then you know there's no artillery. You know, later games you can't do that. You can't sit right there where he's at and expect to live. Even if you're playing tier 3, if he tries this, when he gets his next tank, he's gonna get owned. The artillery's just gonna light his ass up. 'Cause he's been sitting there pretty much the entire time, and he ain't really moved much. But it has gotten him a couple kills. At least at this point, anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna speed this up, guys. I'm gonna speed this up to the push. Alright, here it is, right here. Slow it down here. Okay, so this here is my push. I start heading up this thing. Start heading up hill. Come on, get up the hill. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. And I'm in a hurry. You know, you can see I'm around, 40 kph. Oh, I got 52 kph all the way up the damn hill. Damn, this fucker's fast. Because they ain't got no damn armor. But man, this fucker's fast. Hard to control sometimes. It gets too quick. And I'm finally up here, so this is like my first... I've beat the mountain. So I just start peeking around here. So taking it slow, speed up a little bit. There we go. We had it down to half. Nice. I got this BT2 coming. Looks like he's headed this direction. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find me a good spot where hopefully I can live. I'm gonna wait for him. Oh, there's that Lycan tracker. Wait for that zoom in. And light him up with a machine gun fire, because that's pretty much what I got. Look at him. It's actually hitting pretty good, wasn't it? Oh, his tank pretty much fills up the entire area where I'm going to shoot. Except for a little bit right under his tracks. And I just got hit again from over there. Cannot see him. That would be probably the M2, or the... whatever, it's the medium tank. I can't remember right offhand what it's called. It's the tier 2 medium. Damn, he's lighting me up good. So my strategy here is I'm waiting on this BT2 to join me up here. I've got my 2 kills. I get 2 kills in a game, I'm happy. If I get more than 2, then great. But at least if I get 2, I know, okay, well, I took 2 of you with me when y'all killed me, so that works for me. Alright, so I'm hiding behind this wall. Basically, I'm figuring that wall's going to absorb at least 1 shell. Chances of him hitting my turret from that distance is probably slim to none. So I figure this wall here will make some good cover right now. And I can see that BT2. He's coming. Slowly but surely he's coming. He's only got 19 health and I only got 38 health. But some backup's better than no backup, even though we're both about dead. They're down to, looks like those 2 medium tanks. I thought it's the M2 medium. And it's the M2 light. I believe that's the way it works. Let me take control of my cursor here. Where is he at? Here he comes. Here he comes. Now I want to back up a little bit. And I believe I let him know sometime here in chat that medium up there shooting at me. So there he is. Oh yeah, we got some good hits on him. And I got him. Hell yeah. Oh shit, the other one's lighting my ass up. He's like, nice, one more. Nice. So I'm trying to keep moving so he can't hit me. You know, because accuracy sucks, and then a lot of these people you're up against at these tiers, they're not, they're not great players, so they lack the experience, you're gonna get up against when you get to even tier 5. So, last place I seen him, he's shooting at me. So we're both just kind of waiting here because I'd have 10 health points. Here, let me see. How much does he have? He has 19 health points. And then we see him. You see the top of the map. He's headed across the top. So now we know we're clear. We can go run up here with no problems. And then I see him pull up there. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I can pull up here and hit him. So basically what I did is I just locked on to him, which you usually don't want to do, but when you're, at these lower tiers and stuff, you can do it and get away with it. Especially when you got a gun that's just all over the damn place. And ain't gonna hit where you're pointing any damn way. No, I got him again a little bit. BT2's lighting him up. I think he ended up, BT2 ended up getting a kill. Good game. Like, good job. Alright, so let's see what I did here. This was a double experience game on a tier 2. Gave me 1,358 experience, which I believe is damn near enough to get you out of this tank. Your credits were 6,606. That's damn good credits for this thing. And repairs of 225. Destroyed 3, damaged 3. Which are not the 3 I destroyed. And I detected these 3, so damn nice. Well, let's go and hear that I detected the one I killed, so I got 100% credit from all the damage there. So nice game. Let's see what I get. Any heroes? No hero. I am not a hero. Alright guys. Well, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to make the M2 light tank video that you are watching currently is going to be a gold contest. And 1 week we will draw and see who wins. Rules of the contest. You must be subscribed to this channel. You must comment below. And in 1 week, I will announce the winner in a video, as well as that winner will receive a private message through YouTube to their inbox, and that person will receive, I believe it's 3,000 gold. Yes, that is exactly what it is. It's 3,000 gold. Is up for grabs. So remember, comment, rate, and subscribe. Make sure you are subscribed and comment below if you wish to be in that drawing for the gold. And until next time, guys, I will see you out there.